So let's talk about pre-loved toys or second-hand toys or old toys. We all have this type of toy at home. This is as soon as you take the toy out of the packaging, someone has played with it or not, it is considered a second-hand toy or a pre-loved toy. Um, these toys can be a wonderful choice for your family. They are budget friendly, so some people choose them because of that. And they're also environmentally friendly, and some people choose to pick those toys because of it. And sometimes they come from our old toy boxes as cherished memories from our old siblings, our own childhood, our older children to the younger ones, and it's often a great, great memory. So in this video, we'll cover a few essential things you need to know and check before you bring pre-loved toy to your child or at home. First, I'm gonna again talk about safety marks. I've talked about it in the last video. It is crucial, and that's why it's here. So you will be looking for CE or UKCA mark. And that is because you want to know that the toy you're buying is tested, safety tested. With pre-loved toys, the situation is a little bit more difficult because often there is no packaging, right? Now, with some very, very old toys, there are no safety marks to be found anyway. You need to be extra careful with those toys, often heirloom toys. Someone has made something out of wood or something is an old toy from our own time when we were kids. These are all wonderful memories, but we need to be careful because some of the materials that were absolutely fine for toys in that old age, we now know can cause a lot of health issues in the long run and are simply avoided in the toy production these days. Similarly, some toys come to us with no labels or marks, not because they don't have them, but because some people have, cut them or removed them for some reason, or they stayed on the packaging, which we don't have. Now, this is a trust game, and this is very difficult because you need to think carefully if this toy is then worth the risk. Because the chance is either that this toy is perfectly safe, especially if you yourself have bought the toy previously years ago and you know that you bought it in a reputable from a reputable manufacturer, then you can be safe and rest assured that this is fine. Or if you're buying from a person that you know and you can ask them, where is this toy coming from? Or on the other side, we have different online marketplaces where it's a bit more difficult to find out that information. So the risk is greater. It's absolutely crucial with pre-loved toys to always check who the manufacturer is. Basically, you want to know what you're buying or what the toy is. As I've said, with the problem of packaging, it's sometimes difficult to find the manufacturer's name or model or number. But for sometimes it's relatively easy because they have very recognizable designs or they have their logos on, or all of those really good manufacturers usually are proud of their products, so they will put their logo on in plastic or in some material somewhere where it cannot really be removed. And as you can see in the video, some of the soft toys will have all the labels and markings and even the safety mark on it there as well. Now, if you have a toy that you cannot find a manufacturer for, there's a tool that has been really helpful in recent years to find that information, and that is Google Lens. Now, if you recognize the icon, this app allows you to take a photo or scan an item, and it will search the internet by image and find any similar image, which will then allow you to search for the name of the product or model or manufacturer and often get information that you need that relates either to age warnings, small parts, year of production, and very important for the next part, recalls. Now, when we talk about pre-loved toys, recalls are a crucial topic to be mentioned here. Recalls are announcements made by manufacturers and regulation agencies that basically warns the public when some product is posing risk to health or simply needs to be removed from use due to some other risks. It sounds serious, and that's because it is serious. And you need to know how to check this. If you haven't before seen any information about recalls, that is because sellers tend not to really directly call buyers or email them with recalls, because that's bad for business, right? So they're often displayed on the entry to the shop, some small different notices about recalls. Please look at those if those are the shops where you often buy things, or simply go to Office for Product Safety and Standards website, OPSS, which will have pictures and descriptions of every recalled item in the, by years, and you can check in the recent history any recalls that were related to toys. When in doubt, you can contact manufacturer directly and ask if this product is still safe to use, if there are any recalls, or even check online if you Google it. Now, if you cannot buy, no matter what you do, if you cannot identify the manufacturer or a model, this is a red flag. So unknown origins usually mean unknown safety standards, and that is the worrying factor. Now, finally, as a last stop on this checking journey is often cleaning and sanitizing. When you are getting a toy that has been used, you usually want to clean it before your child uses it. So you want to know, first of all, if there is some very difficult, sensitive material that's hard to clean, and if there's any manufacturer's cleaning guidance or guide available. If the toy cannot be cleaned properly, don't keep it. Many people will donate or get rid of toys exactly because of that reason. Toys loved, toys played with a lot, but there is no simple way of cleaning it. Therefore, it is posing a risk to their child and they need to get rid of that toy. However, as a responsible adult, if you are in that situation, please don't donate that toy, because if you cannot clean it, chances are someone else won't be able to, and the risk just goes on. So in a nutshell, some pre-loved toys shouldn't get to your children. So toys with missing parts or something that could affect the quality of play, items with broken safety features. I'm mainly talking about battery compartment flaps which need to be secured, and if there is some breakage there, of course, safety is compromised. Toys where you cannot verify who the manufacturer is or what model it is, or if there has or hasn't been a recall. And finally, items that you cannot clean properly. In the next few videos, I will talk about each and every type of toy and how to check that toy properly and how to clean that toy. So that might help you in detail if you have a specific toy in mind. And it could also help you check the toys that you already own at home to give you that peace of mind that when your child is playing, that it is safe. While secondhand toys can really be great, it's a great source to get those good, reputable, high-quality toys at lower price. Safety isn't a place to compromise, so please do checks and make sure that you are confident that that is the right toy. If something is unsafe, please, it's better to pass. And also, if you can, warn the seller or whoever is offering that toy whenever you notice a safety hazard there.